The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall and is part of the first round match of the PPW Tag Team Championship Tournament. Referee for this contest, Karina Kyle.
So we're ready now for our next quarterfinal matchup.
And people just keep filing in here.
Yes.
Somewhere to get out of the storm. Maybe we're getting stragglers just looking for shelter.
Yeah. Northern California officially this week out of the draft. Congratulations to Northern California.
Shout outs.
All the reservoirs are filled.
It's amazing.
So the Shunned, the dynamic duo, the Honor Society, and the Chico Hammers in another quarterfinal matchup, and then the Creepy Show Carnival take on the high-flying Sky Brothers. And here they are, the Shunned.
Making their way to the ring first, from the heading field, weighing in at 16.5 quarters. They are former PCW Tag Team Champions, the team of Amish Johnson and Atticus Lynch. They are the Shunned.
So Atticus Lynch is the smaller gentleman with the dreadlocks, and we have seen Amish Johnson before.
One time.
But the former PCW Tag Team Champions are looking to add another set of belts to their resume, and the imposing Amish Johnson.
Again, yeah, we've seen Amish Johnson one time. He's very rough around the edges, but very large. And even though that roughness was there, he was able to really muscle his opponent around.
Do you have any barns that need raising?
I guess these would be the guys to start.
It might be, right?
I've never understood how that works. That would be a good post-show interview with the Amish duo. Just a step-by-step explanation.
But we have a couple of high-flying teams in this tournament. In this one, a couple of some of the better young pieces of talent in the Bay Area today. It is the dynamic duo. And they look what they got with them.
And their opponents making their way to the ring. Being accompanied by former WWE NXT superstar, Captain Comic, from the animated city of Awesome. Weighing in at 320 pounds. The team of the real deal, Will Roberts and Daniel Torch. They are the dynamic duo.
So that's Captain Comic, who, if you remember, the Rosebuds from NXT.
Yeah, the NXT superstar, Captain Comic.
And he's out here with Torch and Roberts, the dynamic duo. And these guys look like they're trying to perhaps make a move here in this tournament, and they brought their own. Outside element.
In a more genial capacity than
the
Kings of Luxury bringing Kenny K out.
I think the captain is, not going to try and get
You can't
involved.
trust a captain.
Well,
who can you trust?
Right. And I think only in time of need that he will be on the way.
And to avoid confusion, he is actually a captain of industry.
Yes.
Not any sort of boat captain or anything else.
Or airplane captain.
No.
His rank given in name only.
Right.
But this will be fun. This will be an interesting contrast of styles. For what we know about the Shunned, outside what with Amish Johnson we've seen, these guys very meticulous. They take their time. They like to wear you down, grind away. And there's Will Roberts saluting, but Atticus decides to get himself a piece, and Roberts, the smaller of the two gentlemen, trying to withstand, and he leaps in the air with a tackle there. And there's a salute from the wheel deal, Will Roberts, and he's going to go for a tag with Daniel Torch, who we've seen Torch before, and he gets a great ovation from the crowd as he comes in and goes after the arm.
Torch and Roberts have done it all in PPW, including gone against each other.
That's right.
more exciting bouts in PPW history. Lynch again making his debut. I know nothing about this man, but I gotta say I'm intrigued just by looks and style.
Now these guys are very unique, and you always hear that word unique because this is of course the sport of professional wrestling,
Right.
but this is a team that, as Torch showing off the agility there, nicely done into the headstand and back into the
Popping
side
out of the
headlock.
head scissors, leaping directly into a side headlock, really grinding that ear through Lynch's assuredly gross dreadlocks.
But I was gonna say, as the tag to the big man, Amish Johnson coming in, that these guys really, they like to use intimidation tactics.
Yeah.
They really are very unorthodox in how they try and wear the opponents down.
Right.
They kind of have these movements that you really can't account for, and Roberts giving about 100 pounds, Thomas Johnson, he's gonna have to try and do something here, and he pushes back. Roberts gives way to attack for Daniel Torch. And he's trying to shame the crowd. We've seen this before from Johnson. Super kicks to the thighs. Roberts is gonna go perhaps up top. He's leaping over, no.
Oh my God.
And it looked like he was gonna try and do something to Johnson. He runs into Lynch. And there, the old schoolyard trick.
I have no idea what that was, but it looked like a couple of people got hurt.
Yeah.
Which means it must have been effective.
Torch with a second rope moonsault, only a 2 count. And Torch and Roberts, the dynamic duo, as they're calling themselves, are really going to have to pull out some things perhaps that maybe they don't normally do here to take down someone as large as
Which
Amish
already
Johnson.
I've not seen him do the, you know, that's like the sports mascot back trip that they pulled on Amish Johnson, you know.
And the salute from Roberts. And nice leap into the corner there. And another salute. And another leap.
Yeah, full extension of the body just to crash right into Amish Johnson. He's looking dazed but weirdly sinister in the corner now.
Roberts a third and a steam, and he gets in there. And now him and Torch. And Torch trying to fake out Lynch. And that clothesline. Johnson finally goes down to a knee after 4 consecutive corner charges.
Yeah, he's looking a little dozy in the corner there.
And now a drop kick from Roberts. And the quick tags here, which the duo's going to have to do.
That's what they got to do, and they have been.
But now they pull.
They're doing the exact same thing that they should be doing.
They pulled Johnson out of the corner, though, and now I think that was a mistake there by Torch.
Yeah.
They allowed Johnson to go over to get Atticus. But there's a wheel kick as Torch is able to recover.
You know, Johnson took so much damage there that all he could do was do the back elbow before he got out of the ring, and that benefited Torch.
So now they whip Torch into a back elbow. Roberts. The time of your life splash.
With the rotation, too.
And they are just really throwing the double teams out there to Atticus. And now a kick to the back, another kick down. And let's see what Roberts has in mind here. The salute and an elbow. Cover, a hook of both legs, but not even barely a 1 count, almost a 2 count. A quarterfinal matchup in the PPW Tag Team Tournament. The winner will face the Kings of Luxury. And an Irish whip reversed, and now Torch. No, a Cabrador backbreaker. A tilt-a-whirl right across the knee. And Torch is going to have to tag out quickly as Amish Johnson comes in. Roberts ducking a clothesline. Rolling under a second. And now him and Torch, double boots. Johnson says no, whips them both in. And those are just 2 straight fists. And the big man showing off the power as he goes down to a cover, hook of the leg, and only a 2 count.
Putting up those barns, you got a lot of that pulling strength, which he just showed as he whipped both of the dynamic duo into the ropes.
Yes.
And merely stood there waiting with fists for them to come back to him.
Now you can tell why they're the shunned of Amish country, right?
Yes.
No, we have yet to meet an Amish person this violent. I mean, this is.
Yeah, there's a reason they got booted out of their community.
Yeah. You can see now they're just trying to isolate Roberts. And right there, just measuring some shots. And there's Captain Comic trying to tell the referee, and Johnson has a right hand for Captain.
Man, that was a great right hand.
The Captain is
right
out.
Into the lymph nodes right there, into the right side of his jaw.
Captain trying to come to up on the stage as the tag is now in to Atticus Lynch. And a suplex actually done here. Lynch into a lateral press, only a 2 count. So Captain trying to get the crowd behind the dynamic duo. They're gonna whip him in to the enemy corner, and Johnson just with a blatant choke right in front.
It's like he's covering the chin and the esophagus with that. He's just totally smothering Will Roberts with that huge choke.
Atticus Lynch, and now just that big boot of Johnson right on the back of the neck. Torch trying to come in and get Karina to look at what's going on in the corner. But now as Karina's tending to Torch, Johnson and Lynch are doing a once-over on Roberts. And right there, just a double goozle, lifting Roberts up.
You can see how red
That's
Roberts'
a blatant
face
choke, and just slamming Roberts down. And he is in big trouble as Amish Johnson just lords over the prone body of the real deal. Whips him in, springboard, leaps back over, and Roberts step up into Geary. Johnson trying to figure out where he is, but look where his body's located.
Right, and truthfully, Johnson's lucky there. Roberts kind of grazed the top of his head as if Roberts was kind of aiming way too high, knowing how big Johnson is.
But Torch, as he tried to springboard in with that clothesline we've seen him hit before, just caught and slammed down, and then dropping the knees, Atticus Lynch.
Right to the shoulder.
1, 2, not even a 2 count there. And Lynch with those left hands on the mount, raining down on Daniel Torch, and a shot for Roberts to send him back into the guardrails. Captain Comic, the former Rosebud, out there trying to.
It's like one of those extracurriculars you put on a resume.
Exactly. Oh, knee in the corner. That high knee. And Lynch now has a hook of the leg this time, only a 2 count though. And it looks like Torch has been sufficiently isolated here. And he's going to send him back into the corner. Also tonight, as part of this tag team tournament, we will have the contract signing for the first ever PPW steel cage match.
Big.
It'll be for the PPW Championship at our next show, which will also be announced tonight as the champion. 482-day reign of Drake Frost will be challenged by JR Kratos as the sidewalk slam and a 2 count for Amish Johnson.
They are just running it now on the dynamic duo.
And now Lynch just comes in. Was there a tag? I didn't see if there was a tag there. Runs right into a boot. Johnson with a big boot of his own. Roberts trying to do some of his own. Oh, the boot missed. Lynch tried to get out of the way, but I think he got grazed there.
He caught it.
Johnson doesn't know where he is. He's just going to go find Roberts. Torch is the legal guy here, though. So Torch gets sent into Roberts. He holds up. Oh, he looked for the stunner. Barely got enough there. Roberts with a standing side spread. Cover. Hook of the leg. He got him. So the dynamic duo.
And your winners by pinfall. And advancing
dynamic duo
to the
and the Kings of Luxury now in a
semifinals.
round
The
2 match.
dynamic
I'm liking
duo.
that.
So the Shunned, who were in control for a great bit of that match,
Yeah, especially down the stretch.
but it ends up being the dynamic duo as Roberts and Torch, who have been looking for gold of their own, trying to make a name for themselves on the tag team scene, will celebrate with the captain and see if they're going to be one of the teams to watch here in the semifinals as they take on the Kings of Luxury.
Yeah, they were one of my picks to advance. So far looking good.